Vanakkam. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are really feeling great to be back again in physical realm. It is after 2 years almost, 2020, we had the last session, physical session, this hall. And after that, unfortunately, because of the pandemic, we have done it virtually. And this is the first time we are doing it physically. Welcome all once again to join this session in the morning. It is our 10th anniversary. An anniversary is a time for reflection, and this year we are celebrating 2 of them, not one. We are celebrating 2 anniversaries. One is the 75th year of India's independence, and the other is the 10th edition of what I believe the nation's only national platform dedicated to the education and its welfare. There is no other media house who does education program even in the country. Education is our priority, and the new government has given priority to it. We are the only newspaper who thought about it, and we have been consistently doing it for the past 10 years. Thanks to Mr. Professor Satyavedya Subrahmanyam sitting here. He is supporting this cause here. Since we started Think Education 2003, Honorable Sir, we have had a remarkable run. We had over 400 speakers in this hall. They had addressed 310 sessions, over 175 years of debate and discussion. We reached out to over 44 million people in 10 years in print, digital, and social media, with more than 12,000 people attending physically in the hall for the past 10 years. This has been recorded anywhere in the country. This year, we will add to this again with 50 speakers, 30 sessions across 15 hours of discussion. None of this would have been possible with the support of you, our audience, our speakers, and our supporters. It has been a time of tremendous learning for us. Many things have happened over the past 10 years. We had changes in the government at the center and at the state. The national education policy, after over 3 decades, came into fructification. First time it happened after 30 years of discussion. Many policies were made. Government of Mr. Narendra Modi and NDA government decided, okay, let's have some policy at least in paper and discussion. And after many discussions and interaction with various stakeholders, policy was placed in place. An unprecedented pandemic we had to go. And now an opportunity to reinvent our system of learning through the new NEP. With our 2005 registration global, first time we opened up this is live in many countries now. 2,000 people are watching it. They have registered online. This is also first time we are doing it. We can tell the time is ripe for such a debate. India's education system is of a scale and magnitude that is mind-boggling. We have 15 lakh schools, 33 crore students, 1 crore teachers, 45,000 colleges, over 1,000 universities, and 154 centrally funded institutions. We provide the best management talent to the world. We provide scientific advances on practically no budgets, whether it is vaccine or rockets to the Mars. Yet, we still have 25% of students enrolling in the colleges because most of the people drop out. And our primary schooling is far from complete. It needs some upgradation. Yet, we are thinking of better India. We also have a strange reticence about acknowledging our civilizational past. That is very important because our theme is Think India, think about India, Indian education for Indians only. That has been our theme from the various first day itself. We don't acknowledge our civilian past. We have rich heritage. We are more comfortable with Macaulay than with Mahabharata. We know Macaulay much more than Mahabharata. We know more about the Iliad than we do about the Ramayana. We are happier learning French than learning our own language, Sanskrit. It is time for change. Bring Bharat back into discourse. Be Indian in spirit and yet global in outlook. That is indeed the topic of discussion throughout the next 2 days. I am pleased to welcome Honorable Vice President Shri Venkaiah Naidu on this occasion. Mr. Naidu is a true man of truth. He is a earthy man. Whether as a young student in Hyderabad who joined ABVP and was jailed during the emergency, He was the National Secretary of the ABP when I was the President of Delhi State only at that time. He has become the Vice President of India because he remained in active politics. I ran away from politics at that time. He is a popular president, and perhaps he is the only vice president in the country who has visited almost all the IITs, all the IIM, over 200 universities, and all the states in the country. He is a really people's vice president. He wants to be with the students. He wants to be with the young people. He wants to connect with the people because he is not the vice president sitting in the vice president bungalow in New Delhi. There is hardly a day when he is not traveling and meeting any people. You invite him, he is always there. He leads the House of Elders with humor and patience. I've heard him for the last 40 years because I know him from 1971 onwards. His life is testament to the power of education, growing from a Zilla Parishad school to a law college to one of the highest offices in the land. We welcome him in our city. Once again, give a big applause to him. We have heard many things about national education policy, that it would discourage rot, learning, and instead encouraging holistic development. That it will instill 21st century skills such as critical thinking, creativity, scientific temper, communication, collaboration, multilingualism, problem-solving ethics, social responsibility, and digital literacy. The Prime Minister has mentioned access, equity, quality, affordability, and accountability. We also have a horrific scenes playing out in Ukraine because the Indian education system is not equipped to handle the demand which is growing every day. There were 387 medical colleges in 2014, and after this new government has come down, the number has gone up to 596. There were only 7 AIMS in 2014, now we got 22. But we need many more. We still celebrate when we have a medical college in every district, which is the Prime Minister's promise to everybody. India is one of the youngest populations in the world, and by equipping them with emotional intelligence and soft skills, we're actually safeguarding the global future, because on India depends the global future. The Indian students have always believed in Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam since the time of Nalanda. It is time to celebrate them, honor them. Uch Shiksha, Uttam Bharat, that is going to be the only motto in this country. Thank you very much.